With the re-release of Super Mario 3D World on the Switch, I played through it all over again, and maybe this time around, I'll make an adventure video. But when it came time to write a script, I had this nagging memory. Didn't I already write a script? Deep within the archives, I pulled an unused script from 2014. Lumped in with Super Mario 3D World is New Super Luigi U, another game that got re-released on the Switch. I got the script right here, so let's go! Get your daily dose of Mario. That's all I wrote for the intro. Lazy. So I wanted another New Super Mario, and I proclaimed that it would be named New Super Mario Bros. U2. I guess I was wrong. Wait a second. Since 2014, I've come up with a much better way of admitting that I was wrong. Hit it! But when it comes to the 3DS doer, I pretty much nailed that one. New Super Luigi U is an awkward concept. About half a year after the original New Super Mario U was released, we get a slightly shorter version, at half the price, and it stars the green guy with floating controls. You love Nintendo for giving us more plumber platforming so soon, or you accuse Nintendo of cashing in on half an effort. As we used to say in my programming classes, well, we have the engine. Oh, well, there's another lie. We all know by now we came up with that line in Medford. I gotta warn you guys, this next paragraph doesn't make a whole lot of sense, so I'll just run through it. New Super Luigi U is pretty much New Super Mario Bros. U. Same premise, same enemies, same map. Before you even get to the first level, you get this odd feeling, and you start to think, I'm playing the same game, only now I'm restricted to Luigi. Then you start the first level and think, you know, I've only seen one full Let's Play on YouTube, and it might be the most popular Mario ROM hack attempted on the site. Though wholly appropriate, I will not steal audio from the video. I will, however, directly quote it. Then you start the first level, and you think, 100 seconds? New Luigi is a bit of a speedrunning game. While recent Mario games have added speedrun elements, this is speedrunning at its core. Every level is a new layout, and about half the length of an ordinary Mario level. No halfway points, you have to do this in one shot. And that's where New Luigi becomes great. With limited real estate in mind, every level is a trick level. Every level has a gimmick. But it's not gimmicky because there's 82 new gimmicks. For example, we've all jumped into a cloud and rode around looking for secrets with the short time we have in it. Well, what if the only way to beat the level was to chain together cloud rides? And you have to maintain firepower, as this is the best way to acquire the next cloud. That sounds like somebody just making up a difficult Mario level on the spot. The nerdy strategic enthusiasm in my voice comes from the excitement of, I actually got to do that! The levels are half length, but they all still have 3 star coins, so that totals 246 new coins to find. For me, that makes it a full game. Yes, New Luigi borrows much from the older New, and it could be seen as a cheap excuse for a new game. Even the credit sequence is still just the characters dancing. I say, relax. Mario platforming is about fun. It lives in the space where we don't feel the need to criticize emotional experience and well-rounded characters. Just give us some Goombas to stomp on and another crazy mechanic to exploit, and we can live in the past. Zelda, on the other hand, move forward, damn it. I was spot on with that one. You should also relax when playing New Luigi, because at 100 seconds of level, you'll soon be yelling,
Enough of that sound!
It seems trendy to look at video games and try to compare it to our lives. It is really easy to detect this on the internet because the title is usually some video game in real life. Don't fall for it, it's just plucking low-hanging fruit. I mention this now because I started to do this with Luigi, and it was a completely original idea. I wanted to draw some conclusion about Luigi being the stronger and faster of the brothers in response to his recent performance. Shit that has absolutely no bearing in the real world. I could make a humorous little video analyzing the differences between New Mario and New Luigi, but we'd all be dumber for it. We are finally past the weariness that Super Mario Sunshine instilled in us. With 2 stellar, or shall I say, interstellar, Mario titles on the Wii, we can finally trust Nintendo again. This isn't Super Mario Galaxy 3, instead it's a takeoff of a 3DS title, because that's how we progress from portable to console. Did that last sentence make any sense? This would be the first Tier 1 Mario game that I've played where we're not bothered to rescue the princess. Now find a 5-year-old video and yell at me for saying every Mario game involves rescuing the princess. I don't know what I was trying to achieve with that sentence. This time, Bowser is capturing fairies in a parallel dimension, and the gang from fake Super Mario Bros. 2 gets tasked with setting them free. Oh wait, Peach accidentally falls into the pipe, and Mario goes after her. Okay, scratch that, we are rescuing the princess. The Super Mario 3D World camera is set up in an adjustable isometric / straight-on view, so some of the freedom of a true 3D Mario game is robbed. You could do 4 players, but I don't give a shit. And that's where the script stops. Thank God. There's some disconnected notes here with me bitching about the Miiverse and Champions Road, but it looks like I just abandoned this. I kind of remember not liking the game very much. Well, let me bring in my new notes. You obviously have to pick Peach as your player, and not because of the untold hotness. This is Doki Doki Panic rules. She is broken. That dress isn't a parasol. It's a flotation device. Don't even bother with those other nerds. Ew. Peach, try not to sound like you enjoyed landing on that pole. As it became usual, you have to ask, what's the power-up in this game? Ugh, cats. And they really pile it on. You've heard my hate speech on dogs, pretty much the same for cats. But while dogs are stupid, cats are just evil. Oh, look at me, comparing cats and dogs. I'm ready to be a stand-up comedian. Hey, airline food. Look, I've had enough cats spray piss on a freshly washed and dried bin of laundry that I began overhand throwing them out the back of the house. God, pets. What a waste. The cat power-up gives you a strong short-ranged attack. Also new is the double cherry, which splits you apart like Jamie Madrox. The Marvel character, not the rapper. The levels are laid out in a Super Mario 3 style, with the usual themes of green, lava, snow, angel dust. But the great thing that was carried over from the Super Mario Galaxies, the levels are not married to the concept. Not to knock on the Marios that make you play 8 similar looking levels before they change the palette, I just think Mario games are at their best when the creative direction is not tied to a theme, just whatever falls out of Nintendo EAD's head. You can start the world in the horror of winter, and then go right into above the clouds, jumping on ladybugs. I don't recall any Mario worlds that could have fit in an open African veld. How faithful is the Switch port? Good. Everything seems to be in place. I also thought the Burnout Paradise port was good, so maybe I'm not the one to ask. It still has the Year of Luigi residue. Yeah, it was a thing. Some menu prompts are smaller because Nintendo no longer has to worry about CRT resolutions. One awkward movement from the Wii U to Switch is the stamps, and now used in photo mode. The stamps were initially monochromatic and used in the Miiverse. Ugh, that was a frustrating time. I wish I had recorded some of the Miiverse posts so I had some evidence. I wrote one post saying Bowser has a fat AZZ, and Nintendo flagged it as inappropriate, while I would see other posts with PHUCK, and nary a problem. Swinging this back to stamps, a myriad of posts put a few stamps together to imply Mario farting on a fairy, and not flagged. Another common meme, and I liked this one, was to completely black out the rock with arms and, who's that Pokemon? The stamps are one part of the overall collecting, which also includes topping off all the poles in each level, and, of course, the progress currency, stars. 3 in each level, but why are the stars green? I don't know, why does Bowser need the fairies? Why was it moons? Why does the RC car in Toy Story run out of battery, but all the other toys have unlimited stamina? Some of the end-world boss fights are a little lacking, with a straightforward fixed-view 3-hit setup, but I suppose it's better than throwing in the Koopa Kids again. The real enemy in these fights is the camera. Forgive me if that sounds like I'm ripping off another internet personality, but what the crap is this? Can we angle it up a little more? I feel like I'm wearing an eye patch. You know, no depth perception. And lest we not forget, Super Mario 3D World spun off the stupendous Captain Toad treasure tracker. Captain Toad actually predates this game, but it was 3D World that put him into a diorama with cleverly hidden stars. As the Miiverse said, if you're playing these sitting down, you're playing them wrong. On the whole, I pretty much enjoyed my time in 3D World. It was hours of fun and a good challenge finding the collectibles. Nintendo has yet to repeat the perfection of Super Mario Galaxy, but this is still good stuff. I'm trying to remember what I didn't like about this game when I played it on the Wii U. Well, I did instinctively wince at the feudal Japan level. Something bad must have happened here. A few playthroughs later, oh yeah, I remember. Where the fuck is the stamp? I give up, I need some help. I have an Uncharted 4 guide? Huh, I'll be damned. Isn't it an awesome feeling when you resolve to look at a player's guide and their advice is something that you've already tried? The game cheated. Once you wipe out Bowser and the fairies are saved, Unfortunately, they're not the fairies from Raymond. Rosalia's ship appears. Oh damn, we are getting Super Mario Galaxy 3. Sweet, I'll hop in this rocket. I started playing the Star World and I quickly realized, ooh, this is not at all Super Mario Galaxy. It's Star Road. Alright, bonus challenges. I can step up my game and knock these out. Cool, am I done? Nope, it's on to Mushroom World. These appear to be remixes of some previous levels. Oh, and Feudal Japan shows up again. At least the remixes don't have stamps. I'll walk through these. Am I done? Nope, more level remixes in the Flower World. Okay, it's hard to argue against getting more content from a game, but I kinda wanna do something else now. This is starting to feel like Blast Core. Alright, smash those 12 levels. Just, please.
Is it over?
No. You see, if you beat all the levels, got all the stars and the stamps, Crown World opens. Now, what would possibly be in Crown World? 3 things. A Captain Toad level, no problem. A 30-star marathon level with WarioWare time limits, I got you. And Champions Road.
Oh, no. No, it's not fair.
Do you hear the dread in my voice? Others may have spoken of Champions Road to you before. It is the stain on 3D World. Champions Road isn't the longest level, it's just full of impossible difficulties in controls and timing. And why did they have to use Mario Galaxy music? You're ruining it! Maybe I'm talking to the wrong crowd. I know you guys with your Dark Souls and Cuphead, you probably enjoy getting your dick caught in a zipper. But I expect fun from Mario games, and Champions Road is way beyond any of the other levels. If I may lean to my Wii U script notes for a moment. What did I write? I sometimes think Nintendo just makes difficult levels, but then never bothers to test if it's possible to pass. Well, that was kind of weak. What else? The only character I was able to beat Champions Road with is Princess Peach. The problem is I don't remember doing it, and I may have created a Horcrux along the way. That was a fair line. Yeah, good thing the second level has this exploit, because I burned hundreds of lives on the road. After repeating the ulcer-inducing, I finally beat it and got my Princess Peach stamp. Now I really remember why I hated the game. Slots are added to the level completion list, and you'll have to beat the entire game 4 more times with the other characters. On the Wii U, I fell into this trap, and I actually gave it a try. But how am I supposed to beat the road with a schmuck like Mario? No, Princess Peach reigns supreme, I'm done. Oh, wait, Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury is a special add-on included with the Switch version. When it was revealed at the Super Mario 35 vid, we all misread it as Bowser's Furry. Cats and all. It is not DLC to the original game, and as made apparent by the menu screen, it's an entirely different software build. This time Mario is walking alone, and instead of a clear pipe, he comes across the Super Mario Sunshine marking. Remember? You know, are they ever going to address the fact that Professor Egad committed high treason by selling weapons to both sides? I brought this up before. Why hasn't it gained any traction? Storm, you can't make these points. Remember, it has no bearing on the real world. What? But his actions led to the capture of a government official by terrorists. Yeah, and Tom Nook commits extortion. Oh my god, what if video games are real? We're better than this. All right. That was Future Storm, but again, for anybody who wasn't able to follow what was going on, Mario fell through the icky paint-like substance. It's moving! And lands next to a foreign lake. As you soon find out, Bowser's already here, and he is huge. Mega Bowser? Just try not to confuse him with Giga Bowser. The power of cats compels Bowser back to his corner. Bowser Jr. shows up to explain that his dad hasn't been himself lately. Jr. finds it beneficial for Mario to team up with him in the short term to cure Bowser, and they form an unlikely friendship as they set out on this unknown lake area. This is weird. It appears the 3D Mario World engine has been modified to accommodate full camera control instead of the 3 hard positions. The collectibles are shines, a theme borrowed from Super Mario Sunshine, and the shine get animation is pulled from Super Mario Odyssey. This next part is where the Mario amalgamation goes turbo. Remember my diatribe on getting booted and not booted and sticking around? Bowser's Fury does everything. I got the first cat shine at the first lighthouse and moved on to find more. When I found the second cat shine at the second lighthouse, and that was played out, I went back to the first because I needed more shines. Maybe I missed something. Boy, did I ever. I don't remember this setup. Here's what's going on. When you're away from a lighthouse, it unloads the triggers from the cleared shines and rearranges the next time you visit. It auto-increments the shine gimmick. Is this good? To get the next shine, you have to go away first. You kick yourself out. Congrats on trying something new. Don't do this again. I'm also not fond of Nemesis Bowser showing up every 2 minutes to wreck your progress. You'll have to get your next shine to clear him out, or, at certain intervals, you'll grab a Mega Cat Bell and you can duke it out like Kratos and Ares circa God of War 2005. Think about it, it'll make sense. The music is epic too. When I'm up against Bowser, it sounds like I'm fighting Bowser. Can you tell I'm retiring that joke? The cat shine collecting is the standard good-natured fun of Mario, utilizing 3D world powers and mechanics. I know they worked hard on those pipe controls and they didn't want to just waste it on Treasure Tracker. Well, that's unfair. Treasure Tracker was great. Bowser's Fury is the platforming goodness we've come to expect from first-party Nintendo, while it lasts. It's about the length of a DLC expansion, something you could beat in a day, even if you collect all the shines. I'll admit, those Lost Calico Cats were a real molly to find, but if I can 100% this game, so can everyone else. And with that knowledge, don't get 100%. The after-credit reward is so not worth it. Overall, I equate Bowser's Fury with Bill and Ted 3. Unnecessary, but harmless. But I get what they're experimenting with. Open world Zelda, open world Mario, or at least Wind Waker Mario. Well, I kinda ran out of steam on that one. So, how'd you like the half of my script from 2014? Good news if you like my older stuff. I got like 3 more of these. And sadly we have to move away from Nintendo. What the hell is he doing? The Advanced Warfare on the PlayStation. It has occurred to me that I could get the other guys to beat Champions Road if I play as Princess Peach and just act like I have 4 players. I've lost so many controllers to Joy-Con drift that I could just hook them up and let them sit idly to the side. I didn't ask my family to join me because it would just be unfair to ask them to keep up with the 30-year Mario veteran. After much toil, I reached the end of Champions Road again, but I didn't have the presence of mind to realize that it only counts as beating the level for the characters who reach the flagpole. So when I only had Peach jump on it, it all counted for nothing. Alright, this brings my lifetime total of beating Champions Road up to 3. For real, I'm done this time. No shit!